In every marriage, submission is key. Submission is sexy, and submission makes you look sexy and makes you look desirable and makes you, always on top of the game. That is what submission does, and that is the secret of, happy marriage. A lot of us have been so deceived that people or the narrative in the world is making us believe that submission means you being a lesser human being. No, submission brings beauty. You know what submission does? Submission makes you very, very, submission makes you so sweet, such that your husband begins to look at you like a child that needs protection all the time. Your husband will will be scared that you are out there all by yourself because he feels that you cannot protect yourself. Your husband will always want to protect you because of submission. Your husband will see you as a baby, as infant, and that is how he is going to treat you. Not in a disrespectful manner, but in a manner that you want as a woman. Now, when you begin to act like an opponent in a relationship, your husband sees another man right there. Your husband doesn't see you again. A lot of us are so weak when it comes to arguments. We want to win arguments all the time. Your focus should be to win results and not to win arguments. We are too interested in wanting to win arguments. A lot of us, when you get up and stand to argue with your husband, hey, even a fellow man out there who has never known him will never do the things that you do. You want to win all the time. Your husband says, let's keep this thing here. No, that will never fly. The one that will fly is your own. We cannot keep it there because of this, because of that, because of that. Now, why don't you let him keep it there for a while and see if it is suitable? If it's not suitable, don't come and say, I've been telling you. Allow him move it and keep in the other way that both of you have suggested that you will keep it. There is nothing you stand to gain by winning argument in your marriage all the time. The only thing that will bring to you is letting your husband begin to see you as a fellow man who is always dragging space with him. Whoever in this world tells you that submission, there is a problem with being a submissive woman. Now, submission is even sexy in a relationship. And let me tell you something. Now, do you know the reason why a lot of women who were married before and something happened to their first marriage and they went and got married the second time? Do you know the reason why a lot of them tend to stay is because of experience? They have been able to learn. Okay. Now, the most beautiful place to be, don't get it mixed up and don't get it twisted, is to be with a man that loves you and is to be under a man. As a woman, especially for you who is an African woman, I do know that, the societal narrative shouldn't be a problem to you whether you get married or not. But you have a lot of people who begin to tell you, or women who begin to tell you, whether I get married or not, I can stay on my own. I can do this, I can do that. It's okay. There's something called happily single society or a movement these days. It's fine. If you have not found that person you want to be with, it's okay to stay on your own until you find that person. But I am telling you, should you find a good man, it gives you security. It builds your confidence. It helps you make better decisions. The Bible says, can two work together except they are one? Yes. And the Bible says two can win 1,000. One can win 1,000, but two can win 10,000. Okay. And so now, being with a spouse, I am not talking about some very useless relationship where a man will turn you to a punching bag. Oh. I am not talking about some useless relationship where a man will buy you mentally and all of that. Me as a woman, I will tell you the truth, and I am not here to lie to you. I cannot be in a relationship where they will turn me into a punching bag. I cannot be in a relationship where you will finish me mentally, because for me, if you finish me mentally, you have finished me completely. Okay, so my thing is that you as a woman, Do not buy into that narrative where the societal narrative of I can stay on my own, I can do everything. Yes, you can do everything. You can win the entire war. You can fly across the globe. You can do everything as a woman. But do you get the satisfaction that you need? As a young woman, yes, you may be able to do anything, but when you begin to age, when loneliness begins to set in, you find out that it is not joy. There's no joy in staying alone. Marriage is not all about how you turn your bum bum for them to put something, how the thing is sweet and all of that. There is more to marriage than that. There's something called companionship. Now, there is no substitution to loneliness. A lot of people think that it's all about the bolala that enters your punani. A lot of us think that it's all about showing off on social media. It's more to marriage than that. It's called companionship, especially when you begin to age, loneliness begins to set in. It is not okay. You want to know what loneliness can do to you as a woman? Go and ask your mother if she is a widow. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. But if you're young and you can find a spouse, find a spouse, find that man you love that loves and respects you and stay with them. And do not buy this narrative, this societal narrative that makes you begin to feel that submission is a cake thing. I saw the other day where people were laughing at this. What's this musician's this man that went to marry a UK girl, that fine dark lady, where the lady was calling her husband sir. They started laughing. That is submission. That was what my mother, my own mother, called my father sir until the man passed on, until the day the man went to join the Lord. Okay. He is of the blessed memory now. That is what I saw. I saw true submission. Submission makes a man care for you. Submission makes a man love you. Submission makes a man protect you. Submission. A man does not want to be exchanging blows with another man. When you begin to be argumentative, your husband say one, you say three, you stand fight, he say let's fight. You're ready to carve blow for your husband. You don't turn to man. Now, man, you turn to, and if you want that man to begin to love you, the man, he no go fit. I know that there are impossible relationships, but right now I'm talking about those relationships that can still be fixed. Okay, no matter where you are, you can still fix it as a woman. Do not buy into the societal narrative, all these things you're seeing on social media. Build your own marriage, because every marriage is different. I'm going to stop here because it's about to rain. I want to appreciate you for always coming back. Should you like my video, kindly subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and also help me share my videos. This is Hugs and Medals with Laram Delaram. That's my name. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.